Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. If you spent any time in the corner of the internet where the Price is Right fans gather, you've seen the whispers. The forums, the Reddit threads, the YouTube comments, they're all humming with the same question. A thought almost too scandalous to utter. Is Drew Carey rigging the show? It sounds crazy, right? Our beloved daytime escape, a nostalgic, confetti-filled trip down memory lane, tainted by the modern-day internet's favorite four-letter word, rigged. But if you dig into the evidence that fans are sharing, it's not just a baseless conspiracy. It's an emotional, passionate reaction from a community that loves the show so much it hurts when things feel a little off. And frankly, they have a point. Think about it. We've all been there, sitting on the couch, screaming at the screen, it's $2,347, just add the zero, only to watch a contestant get lost in a fog of nerves and excitement. It's a moment of shared frustration, a universal language for Price is Right fans. But lately, when those moments happen, it feels like Drew was doing more than just being a friendly host. Take the line 'em up game, for example. A contestant is completely stumped, staring blankly at the numbers. The crowd is in a frenzy, chanting zero, zero, loud enough to rattle the set. But the contestant is just not getting it. You can see the dilemma on Drew's face. He's a comedian, an improviser, and a kind human being who wants to help. So he points to the screen, leans in, and practically spells out, "The crowd is chanting zero. You can do whatever you want." To a fan who has watched for decades, who has sat through countless contestants getting the same frazzled look, this feels like an assist. It's a handoff of the correct answer, a subtle nudge that goes against the pure luck of the game. It's a moment that makes you pause and wonder, would Bob Barker have done that? And that little pause, that sliver of doubt is all it takes to plant the seed. And then there are the moments that aren't even about the game, but about the human element. The recent viral clips of contestants, drunk on the adrenaline of winning a car, literally picking up Drew and swinging him around. He's 67, he's had a back injury, and yet he smiles through it. Why? Because he's a professional and he's caught in a tough spot. He wants to be relatable, to share in their joy, but fans are worried sick, taking to social media to say someone is going to hurt him. This isn't just about a game. It's about a man we've invited into our living rooms for almost 2 decades. The fact that fans feel such a visceral protective instinct for him shows how deeply they care. But before we sharpen our pitchforks and declare the show a sham, let's take a deep breath and look at the bigger picture. First and most importantly, it's illegal to rig a game show. The quiz show scandals of the 1950s led to laws that ensure these shows are fair and transparent. There are lawyers on set, and every prize, every price, and every outcome is meticulously audited. That incredible Plinkle story where a contestant won $30,000 in just 3 drops, it turns out a fishing line from a commercial shoot had been left on the board by mistake. It was a production error, not a malicious conspiracy, and the show still had to stop taping and hold a meeting to decide how to handle it fairly. That's how serious they are about not being rigged. So, what's really going on here? The truth is a lot less dramatic than a conspiracy. It's a human host in a very human show trying his best. Drew Carey isn't a robot, and that's what makes him so endearing. He can get frustrated, he can make jokes that don't always land, and he can absolutely make on-air mistakes, like when he recently announced the contestant was off by 45 cents when the screen clearly said 35 cents. He's a guy, just like us, and his reactions are genuine. This isn't about rigging. It's about the raw, unscripted moments that remind us why we tune in. It's about the emotional roller coaster of watching a nervous person play a game they've dreamed of their whole life. When Drew leans in to help, he's not trying to cheat. He's trying to connect. He's trying to get that contestant over the finish line, just like we are. So maybe Drew isn't rigging the show. Maybe he's just being the kind, relatable human we've always wanted him to be. And maybe in a world that feels increasingly fake, that's exactly what makes The Price is Right so precious. It's not about the money. It's about the community, the nostalgia, and the shared joy of watching someone win a new car. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Is it rigging or just good old Drew?